Hello fight fans, Mike of MMA with Friends here to bring you some more breaking news this morning. Everybody please hit that like button. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to ring that bell so you're notified whenever I drop a new video or go live like this Saturday for UFC Tampa. Michelle Waterson versus Joanna, or is it Michelle Waterson versus Mackenzie Dern, or is it Joanna Jędrzejczyk versus Amanda Ribas? We're not sure what's going on there. But first of all, do you want the good news or do you want the bad news? I like some good news in the morning, so let's get into the good news first. It's been rumored for probably going on 6 months. I talked about it on the channel and reported that Rizin and Bellator were working on some kind of joint New Year's show in Japan. And it was really starting to seem like, or at least for me, I was starting to think, man, maybe this thing doesn't get done. Because I wasn't hearing anything for a long time. Well, ask and you shall receive. This morning, 2 big stories within the last hour. But the first one, the good news. 2 fighters that are synonymous with Japan and pride. Fedor Emelianenko will face Quentin Rampage Jackson December 29th, the Saturday of New Year's weekend in Japan in a joint Rizin Bellator event. 3 more bouts between Rizin and Bellator will be announced, but this is very reminiscent of when UFC and Pride did a joint thing. The one thing back in the day, and Chuck Waddell came down there, entered a light heavyweight tournament, ended up getting waxed by Rampage Jackson, but that's another story altogether. But I thought I would bring you some good news before we get into the shit show that has become UFC Tampa. Yesterday we talked about the Mike Davis, Brock Weaver debacle. Brock Weaver is out of his fight. He was making his debut at the UFC after an impressive fight on Dana White Contender Series. Now we have jumping in Mike Davis on 4.5 days notice. A day after his birthday, he got the call. And the newest news is this. Joanna Jędrzejczyk, she has struggled some with weight in the past. She has came out and said she will not be able to make the 115-pound limit. That is 100% confirmed. So the UFC offered Michelle Waterson that fight at catchweight. Michelle Waterson is not about that noise. She said, I will not fight her at catchweight. I will fight her at 115 pounds or I will not fight her at all. So then they offered her Mackenzie Dern or Amanda Ribas, who were supposed to be fighting each other. She said that's not going to happen at all. And then just updated about 30 minutes ago was that Joanna Jędrzejczyk will be facing either Michelle Waterson. If Michelle Waterson continues to deny that fight, she will face Jessica Andrade at an already stacked UFC 244. So maybe good news. Maybe Michelle Waterson comes out good in this. I'm not sure. It's not fair for her that Joanna can't make weight at the end of the day, though. And then it looks like Joanna is going to be facing either Amanda Ribas or Mackenzie Dern, who has had her own problems making weight. I think she may have honestly missed weight more than she's made it in the UFC. So maybe they fight at a catchweight. Most likely, that's what I'm thinking. But let me know, what do you guys think about all this debacle? Is Michelle Waterson getting screwed? What should they do to Joanna Jędrzejczyk? In the past, fighters have been fined up to 30% for missing weight. And that's just not what's going to happen from everything I see so far. And this is all via Combate Morning. So they broke the news. I'm breaking this before MMA Junkie or Sherdog. So remember to stick with MMA with Friends. We bring you breaking news here. Guys, as always, I love you. I respect you. and I'll see your fine asses this Saturday.